This is Mike at Mike's Lifestyle Tips and Reactions, and today I'm going to be giving you my review of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, here's the thing. I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan. It's not that I'm against, it's not that I'm extremely for. I fell off as a kid. Last I remember where Darth Maul was in it, okay? Starting out, cinematography-wise, it looks like what you would want a Star Wars film to look like. It's sleek, it's beautiful. The shots are grand and wide. They have a lot of depth to them. They look crystal clear, not too dark like you can't see what's going on. It's very beautifully toned. It looks very clean, very beautiful. I'm loving the color palette that they're using for this thus far. So I mean, I haven't had any problems with the cinematography. It sucks you right into that world. So what we see at the beginning is kids training, and then troopers come in and start blasting up the place. At this point, I don't know what time period it was, right? So I'm just like trying to figure out what's going on. And then you see this lady just using the Force, and she's clearly very skilled. She's clearly a very skilled saber fighter. She's just dope. She's killing it, blocking all of their shots and everything. For the first time, troopers are actually accurate in their shots, right? So I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, why is everybody under attack? And she's getting shot and still keeps on fighting. And then, very long story short, the kids end up running after she gets her life taken from her. And then you hear execute Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
You're like, oh, it's a flashback to what's going on. I'm not sure why they did that thus far. I'm sure they're going to reveal to us why they showed us that scene. Maybe one of the kids is someone that, you know, is one of the later characters that we'll come to see. Later on, what we end up seeing is the Inquisitor and Reva. Some people have a problem with Reva. Here is what I had a problem with Reva. I didn't have a problem with the character. I'm fine with the character. You know, the character seems to be filled with anger and rage. She has this thing that she at all costs will find Obi-Wan. We don't know why she's looking for him. And using the desperate measures that she's willing to use to look for him. But we know she wants to find him at any cost. And she wants him bad, man. So we don't know why. But a lot of people were upset with this character. And I don't think that her thus far, again, I'm only in episodes 1 and 2. The character doesn't bother me. The actor's inability to deliver convincing or compelling lines is what annoys me. Like she says, like just her line delivery is just, it's flat. It's very flat. And the thing is, every time she's delivering a line, it takes me out of it. Because now I'm thinking, that sounded weird. That wasn't compelling. Every time she's on screen speaking.
Tell me where the Jedi is, or this man and his family die. The Jedi are cowards. They failed you, abandoned you. There is no point in protecting them. They would not do the same for you. But you can save this man, save his family.
No!
Next time.
I don't know, even her facial expressions are just not compelling.
Aren't you impulsive?
I'm sick of wasting time.
The Grand Inquisitor was right. You still want Kenobi, but he's gone, and you won't find him. We spent the last 10 years looking for him.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
What is it you think you will gain by capturing him? Be careful, third sister. You go too far.
Maybe you don't go far enough.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I know the line delivery is flat, but I'm not even sure what it is in her facial expression. It's like she's acting too hard almost. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what she can do better. But whatever she's doing in this role, she's not really selling it very well. It's just not very compelling. Inquisitor and Reva, they're looking, and they're still, right now, they're hunting Jedi. Okay, that's their job. They're hunting Jedi. There's this whole thing about, hey, you'll know a Jedi when you see them, because when someone is in danger, they can't resist helping.
The Jedi hunt themselves. Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. Maybe he's looking for people like him. But the Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it.
Jedis reveal themselves because of their intrinsically good nature, right? So we get over to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, he's a shell of his old self. I think, you know, he's traumatized by what he had to do to his friend, his brother, Anakin, right? You know, so he's traumatized by the events that happened 10 years prior. He's not himself anymore. He's lost his courage. He's lost his touch. But you can tell it's still in there, but it's just like it's shaken. That the core of the man that he used to be is shaken. He used to be a man who was very, you know, full of nobility, full of courage, strength, wisdom, focus. And now he's just like, he's not sure of himself anymore. He's scared. And the fear is crippling his assuredness of himself. The fear is crippling his confidence of who he is, his abilities, what he's capable of. And I thought that was very interesting to see. You know, of course you want to see Obi-Wan, you know, going at it, you know, in the Force and just, you know, doing what, you know, what we all know Obi-Wan's capable of. But, you know, so like, you know, in episode 2, you know, he has to go find Leia. You know, he's getting attacked, but it's just, the fear has crippled him. The fear has crippled his confidence in who he is. And while the fear has crippled his confidence, it crippled his power. There's this instance where Leia is falling and he has to save her by using the Force. And it's almost like he has to break through so many layers and walls in his mind in order to conjure up the Force to stop her from hitting the ground and injuring herself or worse, that it's like, oh man, you see just how far he's fallen. And it's just kind of, you know, it's sad to see. And, you know, maybe that might be disappointing to some people. I guess I get it. You know, when you're traumatized by the events that someone like Obi-Wan has been through, I get it. Thus far, again, I'm not seeing anything in here that's like really turning me off, but I'm not seeing anything in here that's making me, go mad, right? You know, go crazy over it. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not against it. Like, all right, you know, it's fine. That's how I feel about it thus far. It's fine. It's okay. It's nothing for me as a casual Star Wars fan. It's something that I'm like, hey, I'll watch in my spare time. I'm going to watch it for you guys just to continue giving my review of it because some people have been asking me, but thus far, like I said, it's fine. But yeah, so those are my thoughts thus far. Score-wise, the score was okay. I don't think Star Wars is ever trying to impress you with their music. Storyline-wise, it's fine. Storyline-wise, it's fine. I'm interested in the story. I am at least interested in the story. They're telling a somewhat compelling story. And, you know, I guess we'll just see where it goes from here. So, hey, comment down below and let me know what you think about the Star Wars series thus far. Some people are complaining that, you know, there's some woke stuff going on in here. I haven't seen the woke stuff, and I don't do woke, so I haven't seen it. And I'm typically pretty good at like tracing it out before they even show it. I'm like, you know, my spidey senses are tingling. Like, I can sense some wokeness is about to pop up in here. I haven't seen it yet. Hey, tell me what you guys think about this down below. Hey, but until next time, you guys know what it is. Peace.